My name is Rotarian Ben Sekamate, past president and charter member of the Rotary Club of Kasangati. I welcome you to the Tear Gas Gallery. Tear Gas Gallery is a platform where past leaders of this club share experiences of their journey into Rotary with the purpose of inspiring others. So you are welcome to my part of the story. I'm past president Ben Sekamate. I'm one of the charter members of this club, Kasangati Rotary Club. And in fact, I was the fourth president of this club. I assumed the presidency in 2005, 2006. But this club, as you know, started from a group of social club that was called Bumu at that time. And our past former Rotarian Tagi met this group and encouraged us to make a Rotary Club. We quickly moved because the norms of Rotary that Rotary explained to us matched with the objectives of our social group. So I remember the likes of Rotarian, now deceased, the Honorable Samu Njuba, Captain Walusimbi, Chizasari John. Those were the original members. So we formed a group and they started as a humble group. At that time, Kasangati was referred to as a rural club. And when we visited clubs in Kampala, people wondered how we went there. And the Kasangati became a popular club during the turbulent times of Kano Kiza Besigye, when many people feared to venture into Kasangati to make up with us because of the tear gas, the political issues were going on. But we persisted and the club grew from strength to strength. There's a huge difference between how the clubs perform now and at that time. As it were a rural club, we did what we thought we wanted to do. There wasn't much soliciting of wildlife funds. But I will tell you that one strong spirit in the club at that time was the spirit of service. We ventured into what you could call very low cost projects, but very high impact. I'll tell you, in my year, we did quite a number of things. One, for example, I'll tell you, we started painting our zebra crossing at one point opposite Kasangati's police station. It was a very high accident hotspot. And every year we devoted ourselves to painting it. And we did not pay anybody, it was hands-on. So we all wake up one day, get our paint and paint this. One other low-cost project I can tell you now, and it was very highly impactful, is we used to fumigate all around highly crowded places around the Kasangati. One of them being our police station. You know, our guys, our friends in the police station occupy very small and very crowded homesteads. So every now and then we used to get appropriate chemicals. We put on gloves and gumboots and we went to spray. And we killed a lot of cockroaches and created hygiene in the police station. And all the OCs at that time really found a good benefit in being close to a Rotary Club. But there's also one other good example of a very low cost project, but very high impact. You know, we had an issue with the youth smoking banji and also doing prostitution just close to Gayaza parish. So we partnered with the chief priest at that time at Gayaza parish, and we held a breakfast meeting with elders in the area to say, how do we deal with these issues of youth smoking and prostitution? I remember the audience of elders that turned up for that breakfast meeting and the deliberations that we made at that point with very minimal coins. And then I thought, I believed in the power of networking with the communities. So in my year, besides those, we did a number of other small projects, including open up roads that were no longer passable, connecting the villages here. But we also created an environmental cleaning program where we fabricated the metallic drums, put several of them in around the market in Kasanga, at the police station, market in Gayaza, and we made sure that we educated the community to say, you can dump everything else that rots elsewhere, but Kavera into these drums.
My dad has inspired me so much, not only encouraged me to care more about the environment, but also to tell people that the environment is an important place, not to be wasted or destroyed or just cut down trees. Or he always brings God in what he does, so he always tells me that every single time you destroy a plant or cut down a tree, that God gets annoyed. When I was a head boy in 2018 in Green Hill Academy, they partnered up with Rotary to plant soursop trees. Now the cleaners eat some, the kids eat some, which really helped the school, by the way.
We had a working question, and that year when the governor came to visit the club, he was a very tough man, Abdullah. He questioned what kind of projects we were doing, and then the question after that meeting was saying, if this club for any reason disappeared today, and you guys are not meeting anymore in this place, do you think anybody or in this community would miss you? Would people feel any vacuum that because this club has disappeared? So members gathered around and we started to think about what have we really done? What is it that the community would miss? So that question energized us a lot, and we continued to do whatever we thought was good in this community. And I think you will later on hear how we facilitated the building of that shed, that outpatient shed at Kasanga Health Center we bought computers for them, we bought a number of things. So one thing I would like to talk about now, maybe if I want to give advice to clubs, we are quite a lot in projects that supported with the ally funding. That is very good, and I totally appreciate the capacity already existing in my club. We can write projects, we can mentor other people. But for me as one thing I appreciated with this club is that spirit of mentorship. If there is one thing that the past presidents in the club, the original charter members still existing in this club, we've been able to support recruitment, member recruitment. And I think we have also done a great job in devising all means to sustain membership. But in addition, I think we've gone a great deal of mentorship, because if you look at now our membership, our club, we have people, quite a number of people that came after us and are serving into big positions above beyond the club. People are serving at the district. There are people with positions at Ally. I think all those contributions, I think we count ourselves as part of those, because those younger people, younger than us, were recruited by us, they mentored by us, and I think I and the other charter members of this club feel very great pride that this club is thriving like this. 20 years into Rotary presents a huge opportunity, a lot of moments. I can cite many moments where I think I've got to be special favors because I'm a Rotarian. But I will tell you that when I left this country, 2006, to work in Southern Africa, I met very many people. And one of my executive director in a company, American company I worked for, was a very rude, if I may use the word, a very rude Boer man. And I think when I reported, he looked at this young, black, short man, and he didn't treat me as I expected. And at one moment I thought I could leave this company. But when the following Saturday, I went to make up in Lusaka, in the Rotary Club of Lusaka Central. And at this club, very club of rich, strong, big commercial farmers, rich men, they welcomed me. And while they welcomed me to sit, the first person I set my eyes on is this MD, who almost wanted me to resign my job. The kind of welcome this man gave me after learning that I was a Rotarian changed my relationship with him. And my entire life, working life, this company changed because we became friends. And I really wondered exactly what he had seen in me that made him dislike me in the point one. But that Saturday, I had lunch with him in his home, in his house, very posh house. And the only thing he talked to me and expressed to me he was delighted about me was that I chose to become a Rotarian. And that changed a lot of my work relationship. If it wasn't for that, I can tell you I doubt whether I was going to continue with this work, because a number of other people, on basis of kind of what you could call sectarians, left the company. Very brilliant young men and women left the company. But because of this Rotary, I hatched an excellent relationship with this much feared gentleman. So to me, that moment still works for me, and I think I will always want to remain a Rotarian.